Hello, everyone. Yeah, we're not gonna be on for too long tonight. About an hour. I got about 85-page discovery that I gotta look over. So I decided to get on and touch bases with y'all though. Okay. Hey, Miss ZK. Yeah, I've been binging on the Manhattans lately. I love them though. You know how I have my times like that. I love listening to certain ones like the Manhattans. It's been them for the last few days. Like before that, it was probably like Gerald Levert, the OJs. It's the Manhattans lately. Hold on, you all. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. Let me pause my music. um, let's see who up in here. I see ZK, Mr. Parker, Rochelle, Shan, Positive Vibes, Miss Muffin, Clarinetta. It's some more people in here. They just in the bushes. Child, they's in the bushes. I decided to get on to and we're not gonna stay on too long. We can stay on to like 9:30, 9:45, right? Like I said, I got like a 80 something page discovery that I gotta look at and go over. But I wanted to talk about I gotta brief myself on, but I wanted to talk about today is the anniversary of Big Jook's unaliving, and I really wish that I was on um, another. I wish I could pull up, when it first happened. Probably don't need to pull it up, but of course, it's been like a year. It's been exactly a year, and I wanted to talk about has the war ended, right? And we know that there had been a war going on in the streets, right? I don't necessarily know what happened to Big Juk. I can't really. I guess I can. We can all speculate on what happened. Hey, Antonio, we can all speculate, but there's no definitive answers as far as I'm concerned because I don't know, right? The only thing that I could say is, do I believe that it have anything to do with what happened to young Dolph? No. I mean, I stand on that because I don't. I think that Big Juk had his own situations going on, and just what he said the day before he was unfortunately killed, I believe whatever it was that was tied up, who whoever it was he was speaking to, on that last post that he posted, I believe that is his unaliving is tied up in that world, right? It seems that everybody has moved on quietly and tried to pick up the pieces. I know that Big Jook's unaliving is newer to his family. Young Dolph has been gone for um let's see, we're going into what, the fourth year? Is this the fourth year? Yeah, we're going into the fourth year. So Young Dolph's family has, I think, the hurt is always there. They've gotten to I think they have gotten to a point after 4 years where they have accepted it, because after death, sometimes it takes a while to accept it. Like, is he really gone? Right. I think with Jook's family is still really new. This is just the 12th month, right? It's just the 12th month. Dolph has been gone way over what, 36 months? Am I adding that up right? Over 36 months, right? So, um, hey, people have to try and pick up pieces of with what is left and try and move on. And like I said, has the war ended? Hey, listen, I'm not trying to cover up nothing. Okay, I know people always talking about I'm trying to cover up some. I don't know why folks be, trying to get in my, thinking that they can run and control me. But I never saw Paper Route doing nothing. I'm not trying to take up for nobody and protect nobody, because if I was, I would say it. But as far as me, what my eyes saw, nobody could ever tell me what I saw. As far as what my eyes saw, I never saw young Dolph artists out there doing nothing but trying to put out music. Okay. So he says they got up a billboard of Jook and a heart and had a balloon release for him tonight. Oh wow. Well, I'm glad they did. I mean, family, you have to. I'm sure they're doing whatever that they can do to try and keep his memory alive because they love him. That's their loved one. So, um, I'm sure Jook meant a lot to quite a few people. Um, but y'all, has do you all think that the war has subsided? Like I said, I never saw Paper Route trying to war with nobody. I just saw them young brothers trying to, get money. I know that, quite a few things had happened. They wanted to try to blame Paper Route for it, but I really don't believe that those young brothers was doing that. I think that Daddy was doing a good job of keeping them out the way so that they can continuously make their money. Every time something happened, they was trying to blame them. Um, Antonio says, I missed Dolph putting out new. Yeah, I missed Dolph putting out new music. And I believe that if Dolph was still alive, um, that he would have made more millionaires around the Memphis area. What's up, Magname Ace? What's up, Magname Ace? Um, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, yeah, I think he would. I think he would have made more millionaires. Um, like I said, I hate that happened to both of them. I hate that happened to Young Dolph. I hate that happened to Big Juk. I don't know what happened to Big Juk, but I do know that what happened to Young Dolph, it was definitely unnecessary. I would have to say, um, nothing. People should ever, never, ever, ever revert to taking somebody's life, right? So I don't think that what happened to Juke should have happened to him, but I don't know why it happened. But I mean, there was no reason for it to happen. I mean, just taking a man's life that's just evil on a whole nother level, right? But but we do know that what Young Dog was doing was just walking into a cookie shop, and as far as we know, Big Juke was just visiting a funeral, right? So hey, I don't have any bad words to say because I know that Big Juk left a family behind that's suffering. His mother, His sister speaks about her affection for him. But like I said, I don't really know what Big Juk was into. He was a street guy. He was definitely he was in the streets of Memphis consistently, and I don't know who he mingled with. Okay, so I don't really know. It would appear that based on the post that he made, okay, the day before he was taken out. um Thank you, Mr. Parker, of course. The day before he was taken out, it would appear that he was in a beef with somebody. Okay, it would appear that he was in a beef with somebody. So ZK. Well, she said Mr. Parker cutting up tonight. What he say? Mr. Parker always cutting up. So, um, hey, is I think the stuff, the crimes that we see going on now, I think it's just because crime was always bad. I don't really think at this point, I don't think it has anything to do with the beef that was happening with Paper Route and with CMG. I think that people are still hurt and mad, and I don't think there's going to be any repairing as far as being on a level where they could really speak to each other. I don't believe that that is going to happen. But do I believe that these crimes that's happening is, I forgot I had something in the oven, y'all. I guess I didn't need it because I started to smell it burning up. Oh, child. Lord have mercy. Let me turn it off. I know I ain't getting ready to eat this. Let me see. It might not be so bad. I'll tell y'all what it is in a few minutes. It ain't so bad. So what I did was I made me a piece. I put a piece of garlic bread in the oven, and that's what I was gonna eat. I'll let it cool down. It didn't burn up. Thank God. I didn't want no meat or nothing. I just wanted a piece of garlic bread. Whew. I use my oven all the time. I use my oven and my grill. That's what I use the most. My oven and my grill. I gotta have somebody to come in and really gently like clean it really, 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 really good. They have people that do that. Like, I don't have time because I use my oven. I want it to be like brand new. And my cousin was telling me that there's a company that'll come in and do that. Antonio says Dolph had that voice when he rap talk. You can hear every word clarity. Yeah, he did. He said he thought that I grill cereal. No, I don't. But you all, is it far from being over? I think, like I said, I think that a lot of the stuff that we see right now out in the all this crime and stuff, I don't think that it has anything to do with Paper Route and CMG at this point. I don't think it has anything to do with CMG or Paper Route at this point. I think it's just a lot of crime, unfortunately, that is around the Memphis area. People aren't being punished, and so people are just committing crimes because they're getting bonds and getting back out. They don't have any discipline. They don't care anything about going to jail because they know they're not going to stay in there. And I think at this point, that is what is happening. But as far as Big Juk is concerned, I hate that had happened to Big Juk. I hate all of this happened, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't believe that what happened to Big Juk was connected to what had happened to Young Dolph. Okay, I don't believe it. Was Cypress in here? I thought I saw Cypress in here, or maybe I didn't see him in here. I thought I saw him. I don't. I thought I saw him. Maybe it was somebody typed his name. They said Cypress might be at the balloon release. He might be. I thought I saw him come into the chat. Maybe I didn't. But Cypress probably at the balloon release crying, child. You know, he tried to act like he loved him some Big Jook. Oh, there you go. He is up in here. We talking about him. I thought I saw him. So I don't know. Like I said, the other day. Hold on. Oh yeah, excuse me. I'm sneezing. I need to put on some clothes. But do I believe that Big Jook's unaliving is gonna be solved? I don't know. That's kind of true. I don't know. I think what happened to him, they probably already have an idea of who it was. Anytime you say some people came from Houston and did the unaliving, I mean, you must have gotten some leads on something. Um, do I think it'll ever be solved? I couldn't answer that the other day because I don't know if it will because um I mean when people aren't I don't know if people are cooperating, you know. I don't know if people are cooperating, so I don't know. Cypress, we was talking about you. We said you was down there at the balloon release crying. He had flew into Memphis. ZK said he knew people in Houston. I'm sure Jook, being in the industry that he's in, he knew people everywhere. So I don't know who he was in business with. I don't know. It could have been closer to home than one would think. You have to think about Big Jook was getting ready to be indicted. I don't know if they had already got the grand jury to indict him. I believe that they had. Um, I believe that they had. I can't remember, but I believe that they had. And so he was going to be picked up. And so you think about the timing of his death, and when he says, rather than face me, you rather snake me. That could mean anything. Could have been some street stuff. It could have been somebody um dropped the dime on him, and sealed a deal on him on that indictment. Yeah, it could have been that, rather than face me, you rather snake me. But I don't know. That just kind of seems like it was more so something that was some street stuff that didn't have anything to do with his case, but with their case at all. So he definitely seemed stressed. Maybe his attorney had called him. His attorneys had let him know that indictment was coming. That either he was going to turn himself in, or they was going to come and pick him up. I don't know. But if the people that came into my chat that is in the streets of Memphis, I mean, I kind of trust them too. What they say, because these are dudes that are in the streets of Memphis. They said that it was some street stuff. It was something else. That it did not have anything to do with Dolph. It had something to do with some money, allegedly. Now that's what they said. Some people came into my chat. They said it was about some money. So, um, yet and still, I don't know how long, but that was just early on. It could have been a tip that had seemed promising. Sometimes when people give tips, that you it seems like it's a promising tip, and then it goes cold, you know. So I don't know, but hey, your goddess says that they don't talk, they don't tell, they don't fold. We never tell. So hey, chocolate is in here. I still can't see her. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Listen, y'all, somebody take Chocolate's link from her channel and put it in, because if she put it in my chat, I'm not going to see it. Somebody else, one of my moderators, go to Chocolate's channel and put the link of her page. But I mean, I don't know. That, because I went over to her channel to either last night or today, and it says that she's not hidden from my channel. It's really weird that I can't see her. And I have to try to contain myself because I want to start cussing and acting a fool because I know that somebody has done something to hide her from me, whereas I can't see her. I uns I okay, he just I'm trying to click it now. Thank you, Mr. Parker. We're gonna get it worked out. We're definitely gonna get it worked out. It's somewhere in the studio. It's some, because she's not, if she was hidden from the channel, I thought about that. When I went over there, it said she's not hidden from my channel. If she was hidden from the channel, she wouldn't be able to be in the studio. It's somehow they blocked her from me in the studio, because when she posts up under comments, like on my post or something like that, I could see it if it's directly through YouTube. So it's something they somehow they did. I'm gonna get rid of StreamYard anyways. Rochelle says they don't blend, they don't bend, they don't break, they don't fold, nor do they offer reward. Hey, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I don't know what to say about it. But hey, like, rest in peace to Big Juk. Like I said, do I believe? I mean, has the fire, you know, is the beefing? Has it subsided? I would think that a lot of the heat, a lot of the heat that was going on between them, I think it has fizzled all the way down some, because you know, I think everybody understands that um the people outside, they've been outside. So um hey, Magname May says, and Cypress TV unbreakable in this MF. Where is Cypress at? He posts and then he stopped posting. He posts and then he stopped posting. Y'all know Cypress be getting sensitive. Hey, Tambora. Cypress be getting sensitive about Big Juk and Gotti. Y'all know how he do it. Hey, Leo. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see. As I said before, the young man that what's up, the Sype dog?
Yo, we'll talk, we'll tell, we'll bend, we'll fold, unbreakable. Yeah, all that popping, man. Y'all know I had to call up to the time, man. Long live Big Juk, man. Yeah. Y'all thought I wouldn't go show up? No,
something, Cypress? I know you real big fans of Big Jook and got in all them. What do you think? And be honest, Cypress. Don't act a clown. What you think happened to Big Jook?
I think they had to take him down. I think it was a mixture of a lot of stuff. I think it was a mixture of a lot of stuff. Well, we gotta keep it real. Certain people taking credit.
You said certain people what?
Man, they can't wait to be on the internet taking credit.
Who was taking credit? Listen, I was getting ready to say you. I mean, folks need to be very careful now because I saw a clique when Juk was taken out on the very day on the very day Juk was taken out. I saw some of them. Listen. I saw a clique of guys posting Teasy saying "Rest in peace to Teasy." I found that weird.
Nah, it ain't weird. It seems like somebody would get caught up in the bad spot and just had to go. But do I think they gonna ever solve this case? I don't know. I doubt it. If they wait on the family to pull up and go on and sit down and talk to them and give them a minute, it ain't gonna never happen. Yeah, it happened.
Well, you talking in circles, Cypress. What you think happened though? Do you think it was just some street stuff? Juk spoke about it. What you think Juk was speaking about when he said, "Rather than face me, you rather snake me"?
He's talking about people that obviously somebody close to him. I'm gonna say this the way he described it. It's gotta be somebody that ain't far.
Or somebody that he was acquainted with.
Yeah.
He didn't necessarily have to be close to him. He could have just been acquainted with him.
But it has to be somebody that's close to do what they did. And the way it was somebody that just met them.
Well, I kind of don't think that it was nobody in Memphis. I'm just gonna say that here. I don't believe nobody in Memphis would have walked up in that church like that. I believe what the initial tips that they got saying that they came from Houston. Normally was said in the very beginning is probably what it is.
Well, if it came from Houston, then that tells you everything you need to know, basically.
He said Juk got hit by the mob. He just had to go. What mob? Y'all think he was tied up in some mob stuff?
Who said that comment first?
You said what now?
Who said that comment first?
Hold on. I had to look at that text message. You said who said they coming for? He said Juk got caught up in some mob stuff. I don't know. I think if the mob had killed him, I think it would have been. It would have been different than that. Because the mob, what they do is they normally kidnap you.
And no comment on that one. But I get where you're going with it.
So if are you talking about? I have to try to figure out what mob y'all talking about. Y'all talking about like the John Gotti's in them mob or?
You know I ain't talking about no John Gotti mob. Come on, man. But I ain't trying though. No, they ain't talking about no gun down about. You know they ain't talking about no gun down. You not letting you get away with that.
I don't know now. You know the mob like John got in them. He's talking about the mob did. Now if y'all talking about Young Mob, I don't believe Young Mob was a party. I don't think that Young Mob would be crazy enough to walk up in a church knowing that any of them would have been noticed.
Hey, man, listen. I don't know. I ain't gonna go that far. Let me tell you. So do you think the other side did it?
What other side?
Sometimes you see.
Shorty Mac. You said what now?
So do you think that the side that you think put up the pictures, do you think they might have had a hand in it?
Who put up some pictures?
I thought you said some people put some pictures.
Yeah, somebody did. You saw. You didn't see the pictures circling around the internet. Somebody did send out there and take some pictures, and they put it on the internet.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't think nobody gonna never tell it. I don't think nobody gonna never tell it. But the feds know.
Yeah, they know. Somebody
But
said.
yeah,
Somebody said Orange Mound quit, but why would Orange Mound quit have a reason to want to kill Juke for?
why not?
um,
Mm.
I don't know. Tommy them said it had something to do with some money.
I can believe that.
I tried to get him to tell me again, and he wouldn't say a word. And that chat is gone. When I first went live when Juke was killed on this day last year, he came into the chat. He said, "T, it's not connected to the Dolph case." He said it had something to do with some money, and he said who it was that was involved. You know, I don't write stuff like that now. I forget everything. I went back to that chat to look for look at the names that he said that it was, and I don't. The feds must have got a hold to that chat because it's been discontinued. Ain't that some shit? Discontinue my chat. So I can't remember. I can't remember who he said, but he didn't. He said I remember him saying right when it happened, like because I went live as soon as I was told. So it had not even been an hour. He said it's not that. He said it's some street stuff. It's got something to do with some money. But then, I think the police got a tip saying that the people, whoever it was came from out of Houston. But it still don't mean that it didn't have anything to do with some money. That could very well still been that. But based on what Juk said the day before he was unfortunately killed, it just make it seem like he was in some type of disagreement, or he was disgruntled, or he was into it with somebody about something. Rather than face me, you rather snake me. So that means somebody went behind his back and did something.
Yeah.
Hey, fat boy. He says, "Hey, I'm back. What up, everyone? Only for a minute." Okay. The black barber says, "I believe that garbage head, garbage can head." Uh, the Cyphers, you believe garbage can head that has something to do with it?
No. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I kind of believe that he loved his brother, but I don't know.
Hey man, push collar shove with penitentiary or brother got to go. But you go,
Swags P said, yes, listen, you hear a lot of people around Memphis that quietly say that. I believe that he did. But see, they be talking about the Illuminati. So why you think God did that to his brother? The Illuminati made him do it. So you can't really, I don't really, you have to take that with a grain of salt.
When you go through them doors, you gonna have to bend over and give them something.
I don't know. I don't believe he would have gave up his brother. He probably would have gave up Angela before he gave up his brother.
Nah, brother ain't got the roll. We there out of here. He go. But if it comes out that it came from Houston, then it's pretty much what everybody pretty much figured.
City Street CV says Louisville and Memphis is the same since the Metro Conference. Elliot Perry type shit. Shout out to Elliot. I like Elliot Perry. He's Elliot Perry used to be hooping, didn't it?
Huh?
Elliot Perry was a good point guard. You remember him?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. McNamara says, when you making shit hot, bruh, you gotta go.
Hell yeah, you got to go.
I don't know. I wouldn't. Let's just say if that came out, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm not sold on it. Simply because I kind of believe Juk has something else going on out in the street. Juk kind of mingled with everybody. He kind of mingled with everybody. He moved around with everybody.
Of course he had a lot of things going on. That's why he had to go. I hate to say it like that, but we gonna miss you, big dog. But now I don't think Gotti. I think Gotti can pull the trail, pull the move like that. From what I know of him, I don't think he will do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe people think that is because they won't talk.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like so he won't talk. He got something to do with it. Stop it, dog
Because he won't talk, he won't have nothing. He ain't got nothing to do. I mean, he must have something to do with it. Well, now, do I believe that he knows what happened? I think all of them know what happened. I think they all know what happened. Remember now, what made Juk go back outside? What made him and that security guy go outside? Did somebody call him out there that he was acquainted with? What happened? How did they know that he was going to come back out there? I don't believe that they would have waited until everybody was leaving and just start shooting into a crowd. I don't believe that. Not unless they had plans on following him. I think he was paranoid enough to be aware of his surroundings to see if somebody was following him home. So how did they know he was gonna get off by himself and walk back out there? Did somebody call him and ask him to come out?
We don't know what these indictments, bro. Y'all pay attention. Indictments is coming very soon, y'all. And most likely it might not be what y'all think.
Oh Lord, Cypress, you said that the last time. So what you think is gonna be? Because I know you be wanting to try to say paper route did it. Paper route ain't did that.
You said the Fed taking their time, so we're gonna let them take their time. But I think some of these indictments gonna surprise y'all.
Cypress, who's gonna be in the indictments? I just want you to tell me.
To be honest, I always thought both sides was gonna get indicted.
When you say both sides, you talking about paper route.
Yep. No matter how much y'all weigh paper
Paper
route
route ain't
right
did
now.
nothing. They Cypress, what paper route do? All them boys have done is put out their music and make their money. Tell me one thing that they've done. They have not even trolled nobody or nothing.
Well, that's good. I just got a strong feeling some people on both sides gonna get indicted. I hope I'm wrong, but I got a strong feeling
Well,
both sides
who
got
on
indicted.
CMG side do you think? Who do you think would be getting indicted on CMG side?
A lot of niggas all over there gonna get indicted. I ain't gonna lie.
You just don't believe God is gonna be the one, huh?
Uh, not for murder, though. Not for the murder. Not for the. Listen, y'all. I don't think he got. I don't think he gonna get charged for the murder, y'all. No, I don't see it, y'all. I just don't. And if he don't, can we please stop saying the man had something to do with our situation and they don't charge him? That's all I'm saying. Can we take his name away from it if they don't charge him with it?
Mm. Look, Cypress, they said they think you gonna get picked up.
I don't think he's gonna get no murder charge, y'all.
Cypress, they said they think you might get picked up. So who? So what you think? Cause see, Key Glock been doing his thing. Kenny Money been doing his thing. Snoop Bands and Wood and them, they do their own thing. Moochie been in jail, just got out of jail. So who over there did been doing something to get indicted?
I didn't say no rapper. It's gonna be the street niggas. The street niggas are the ones that's gonna go to jail for this.
Mm. You been saying that. I think you just don't want. I think you just want them to go to jail with the other people.
No, I don't want nobody to go to jail. I don't want nobody to go to jail. I believe in street justice. But, if they done something, y'all can get them. Hey, man, prove it in court. I don't want to see nobody go to jail. I like street justice.
What? Well, I mean, street justice ain't good. Look at what happened to Juk.
Right.
He was into it with somebody, and then look at what happened. Now, do you think that is coincidental that Juk walked outside by himself with his security, and they start hitting that? Now the security know whoever the guy was that it was a guy that was with him. They claim it was his security. We don't know that walked out there with him. He got hit. Didn't that young man get hit? Because he was at the hospital too, right?
He got shot in the head.
Okay, he got shot in the head. So that means that he saw everything that happened from the start to the finish. Don't you think so? If Juke was walking out there to somebody, he would know. He would know. If it just so happens that they just decided that they want to go sit in the car, but now here's the thing about that. How long had they been there? People go to repasses so that they can eat. So I don't think that he would go there and not eat. and just sit in the car. I mean, something had. It was a reason why he walked back out there to that car, right? Not a, not
I
a.
think he, I think he was comfortable when he was out there, so he went out there. Had to be somebody he was comfortable with. But hey, man, they ain't gonna be in the fold. They're unbreakable, man.
Oh my God, Cypress, you crazy. Somebody, they probably already
Stevie,
saw.
where you at? Night a good night to be tapping Stevie upside the head. Steve, where you at?
He said, "Oh, okay." They said he was finna smoke. He had already eaten.
Mm-hmm. I want to know what was the purpose of putting the pitch photo out.
He said she treated me like TT treated Lil T. Now speak, Lil T. I didn't see where you had spoken. Hey, Lil T.
What's up, little T?
What's up, Lil T?
So they gonna get straight blockable trial tomorrow.
He got to go to court tomorrow.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know. You said tomorrow, so I don't know. I haven't. Do he got to go to court tomorrow?
That's the robot I heard. I don't think it's true.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And even if he got a new trial, they just gonna convict him all over again. He better let sleeping dogs just lie because some stuff might come up that didn't come up the first time. He need to just go on with his life.
But the judge said she was gonna enhance the attempt to the time to go to trial.
She said she was gonna do what?
Enhance them attempts on market with the cash figures. They gave him a new trial.
Right, because I mean that was reckless endangerment.
Right. And then they gonna give you the max for that. Just go chill, bro. You ain't never coming home.
Straight drop ain't got no grounds to go to trial again for a new trial. I mean, his attorney, I could see he probably could play games if he had the trial in Coffee's courtroom, but he got it moved out of Coffee's courtroom. And Judge Johnson didn't seem like she was playing favoritism. As a matter of fact, she seemed more partial, if you ask me, to the defense. So, what grounds do he have to stand on?
He don't. He does. Like, look, just quit wasting people's money trying to get a retrial. The other gonna make it worse because they're gonna ask and go to it. They can't get no worse than they got license forever. Just go flat out for license forever. Do you think he don't get a deal with the feds now?
Who straight drop?
Yeah.
Streets TV says, "Damn, straight drop. He might reverse it." Dolph ain't tripping. Me neither. Listen, now remember, Gangsta Williams says that Orange Mountain Quit had sent him some paperwork saying that straight drop was getting ready to have was in the process was talking on him, was getting ready to. Didn't he say that? I'm almost sure Gangsta said that. That's on his channel. So I think that straight drop and Cornelius is definitely, they got a lot of vitriol as it relates to I don't think Cornelius is mad at Straight Drop. I don't really think Straight Drop mad at Cornelius. It seems like all of their anger is directed at Orange Man Quit. Why do you think that?
Oh, according to Cornelius, Quit was first telling because he won't get back to his family. Well, then he stand in front of us and say, "No niggas ain't shit. Y'all want to do something with my
Oh Lord have mercy. I think Cornelius mad because he feel like that he was brought in for him to be set up. I think he feel like they brought him in. They never had intentions on paying him, and they was intending to put everything off on him. He was brought in to be set up. But now I do believe Cornelius when Cornelius said that and it makes a lot of sense. When they got ready to pay him, Cornelius know how to move around. I mean, they thought he was a base head, but he knew how to move around. Um, when they was talking about they was gonna pay him, they was intending to kill him. And I believe that because you turn around, you shocked that the girl walk up to the car. You got y'all already mask up. So then he walk up to the car, y'all could just leave him there leaking out, right? But he gets smart enough to send the girl. Then he said he got out and let the girl spin the block and meet them. He got out, right? Then he say that, and then she went back and pick him up. And he told her to put a mask on so that they couldn't identify her. And then she said they already had their masks on, so they came to do a job. So I mean, they were shocked when they saw her. They just gave her the little bit of money that was in their pocket. Made whoever sent them to take him out add that back in there. See, that just seemed like some pocket change that they gave him, $300, and they had to because their plan didn't work out. They was never gonna pay him because they was gonna leave him there dead. I think at that point he knew at that point they was going they was just trying to trick him to kill him.
Listen, the gig was up when the man said, "Hey, y'all go out of my Lord, I'm trying to get back to my gap." Oh yeah, the gig up. He should have do something big when Juk told when he said Juk want to belong. Hey man, the lawyer's gonna be paid for it over. You should know it was over with then. The ride was over.
Well, Straight Drop had $7,000 left, didn't it? Straight Drop told me he got 7,000. They really thought Cornelius was a damn crackhead, didn't it? First, they want to put everything on him. Then they was gonna kill him, and then Straight Drop offered him $7,000 to take the charges all by himself. Cut him loose. I'll give you $7,000 if you say it was Quit. If you say it was you and Quit, and cut me loose. And he wasn't gonna get that. They didn't even give him what they had already promised him. Hell.
If you don't get it up, hey, look, man, this one thing about Juk. If you don't get it up first, you can forget it.
Well, he was forced to be put into a situation. Juk was running scared. He was for you know what I think everybody was kind of brazen. Everybody was kind of brazen to include Gotti. They was kind of when after right after Doc was killed. I don't think they knew how quick. I mean how um quick the word had gotten around and how quick the folks had got on the case. So they was saying a lot of subliminal stuff. Jay Tatum says, "Do you remember the tweet Gotti put out when Dolph passed?" I sure do. Gotti was very vocal. When Dolph passed, he wanted for Paper Route to know that he was involved. He was saying the Straight Drop go to jail, he gonna get him out. Why would he be that involved?
I don't know. Could it be? He might have found out that your brother had some talent and he wants to look out for.
Why didn't they look out for him? Hell, it seemed like to me they said they let him sail on up the river. I mean, God just stepped in the situation, straight dropped two down to realize they sending him to Indiana to knock him down.
Yeah. But he can't never get out on the streets because they gonna.
Hey, real deal, Liz.
Man, look, I wouldn't want no part of that. Yeah, we gonna find out how tough they is when they go.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
there ain't no guns in there.
Well, we already see how it would go down with straight drop, cause he be fight. He already be getting the fight.
I don't comedians gonna push him because he gonna be.
D. Bradshaw says Gotti definitely knew about shit. Gotti definitely knew about this. Ain't no way he didn't. He absolutely. And the mere fact that he the one paying for the lawyers, they said it came out of CMG account, not Juk account, CMG. So y'all get the likes up for me. You all, if you all have not hit the like button, please do. Get the likes all the way up. James Scott says white Ford Explorer pickup. The killers of Dolph white Ford Explorer same year, make and model on a live Juk. Hmm.
Why I think God is moved? Of course, the whole season, everybody moved on home. And then they had him.
Hmm.
Do I think God should get shot with a homicide? No.
Why you don't think he should get charged with a homicide?
Man, they didn't prove he was in no planning, man.
Oh, Cypress, we already know you a big Gotti fan.
Of course. It's like this is from him now. I what happened though. But honestly, I feel like Dolphins dropped the bag on one.
It's unfortunate to say, but if he had dropped it when they was constantly trying, cause see they was constantly trying to kill him. I mean, constantly. I feel like he should have went ahead and knocked one of them. See, he had enough money to have one of them knocked down, but as I've said so many times before, I believe Dolph didn't have none of them knocked down because you know, those I think all they wanted was a war in the street. They would have been going over there, well, wooing them at. They still over there in Castelli. They would have been going taking them out. They was trying to, I think, provoke him. If they couldn't kill him, they was definitely trying to provoke a war. So.
I think they should have just. Dolphins dropped the bag on one of them.
I think Dolph didn't want to have to deal with the consequences of going to jail or and having none of his dudes tied up in no mess like that. Dolph just wanted to make the money, which is why I don't know why they just wouldn't leave that damn man alone. Now look at them. Look at what they're facing.
You gotta drop one of them. I don't give a damn. You gotta drop a nigga mama get proof with this nigga.
Oh Lord, you don't. That's no. That's definitely not a street code to go taking out somebody's mama.
No, I'm not. Cause though I'm saying like, at some point you gotta mind.
I think he should have had one of them knocked down.
Of course he should. He got enough money.
Simply because they was trying to kill him. I mean, they was a threat to his person. He had a right to do it at that point.
Yeah, he should have play. I
Okay, Cypress. I'm getting ready. The battery almost down on here. I appreciate you calling in.
All right, y'all. I'm out.
You coming on tonight?
I'm about that man.
Okay, all right.
Uh,
All right, y'all. Cypress said he coming on Cypress TV. So, yeah, I ain't got but a few percentages on here, and I like I said, I gotta get off, and I got some work I gotta do tonight. I gotta look over some stuff for an attorney. So, um, and it's 86 pages, right? He says, even though ain't nobody put the number up to call, right? I ain't put the number up to call. Cypress definitely called in. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. We need to get the likes up to like over 100 likes. I really wish that you all would get the likes up to over 100 likes. I would appreciate that a lot. But yeah, today is the anniversary of um hey I am a Garner. Um, today is the unaliving of what had happened to Big Juk, and like I said, I don't wish that on anybody, because um, Juk too was very active in his children's lives, right? So, I think it's a sad thing when people are snatched away from their loved ones like that. It's sad, especially when Dolph was involved in his kids' lives. From what I can see, Juk looked like he was involved in his kids' lives. So I think all of this stuff has to just, it has to stop, right? It has to stop. So I tell you, y'all is something else. Y'all is cutting up in the chat. Oh my God, y'all cutting up. Oh, y'all, Grove Hero is getting ready to go on tour. He's taking his food truck on tour, smoking the juke. Oh Lord, Mr. Parker, that's mean. Grove Hero is getting ready to go on live. I mean, to go on the road, and he got all of his dates. He's gonna be Grove Hero loves being down in the Carolinas. So he's gonna be in the Carolinas. I think they support him down around North Carolina and stuff quite a bit. He's gonna be down there quite a few days. And then he's gonna be in Jackson and Atlanta and Memphis and all of that. And so whatever area you're in, go on his channel, go on his Instagram, and y'all make sure y'all know Grove Hero is a friend of the show. I like Grove Hero came and did a very, very, very good interview. Hold on, let me see if I can look it up first. I'm going to tell you right now what part of North Carolina. Let me see here. Let me see. Okay, here it is. Let me see. Okay, so he's going to be in Memphis on April the 3rd, Nashville on April the 4th and 5th, Greensboro, North Carolina on April the 6th. He's going to be in Charlotte. He's going to be in Charlotte from April the 7th, April the 8th, and April the 9th. So he's going to be in Greensboro, North Carolina, Charlotte. He's going to be down there for 3 days. He's going to be in Daytona Beach, Florida, Georgia, Atlanta, Mobile, Alabama, Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, Little Rock, St. Louis, East St. Louis, Illinois, Indianapolis, Chicago, Milwaukee, Detroit, Cleveland, Washington, Richmond, Newport News, Virginia, Chattanooga, Birmingham, and then the last day is Jackson, Mississippi. Yeah, I've enjoyed being on here with you all tonight. It has been a pleasure. Of course, the battery runs down on this thing too quick. I don't know why. Anyways, I gotta I gotta go over a discovery pack for an attorney. So, hey, listen, I enjoyed you all. As always, make sure y'all hit the like button for me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, I need to go through this so I can get me some sleep. Get up tomorrow, do it all over again. Okay, I'll get on tomorrow night when I get home. I love you guys. Y'all be safe out there. It has been an absolute pleasure. I'll talk with you later.